Hi everyone, my name is Leslie Hogue. I'm the Fire Chief of Palm Bay Fire Rescue, and today we'd like to talk to you about a few tips that will help keep you and your family safe during this corona outbreak. So one of the things that you've seen on TV is everybody talking about social distancing. And what that means is just keep your distance from people that you're walking with, you're shopping in the store with, and sometimes even family members. When practicing social distancing, it's a minimum of 6 feet away from whoever you're with, which is usually 2 arm lengths, your arm length and theirs. And the reason why we do that is because the corona is a aerosol virus. In other words, you have to cough or sneeze on somebody, and as that particulate goes out, that's what exposes you to the virus. So that is the reason why the distancing is so important. The further away you are, the safer you are. The other thing that's very, very important is hand washing. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. The reason why I say that is because if you're washing your hands, gloves are not necessary. When you do wash your hands, make sure you're washing them up to the wrist, and when you're using a hand motion, it's the friction of your hands rubbing together for at least 20 seconds. Wash in between your fingers, make sure you get under your fingernails and the back of your hands, and this can happen while you're rinsing your hands as well. But at least spend 20 seconds washing your hands. With those two procedures, you won't find it necessary to actually wear the mask or have to wear gloves. So if you find that you can't wash your hands, your second option for cleaning your hands is going to be hand sanitizer. When you put hand sanitizer on your hands, you need to put enough on to cover your hands and have enough that you can go between your fingers and actually cover your nails, because underneath your nails is also a place where germs lurk. So you must make sure you've got enough on your hands. The old thing where you see people using the fingertips, that's not cleaning anything. So we want to keep you safe, use the correct amount, wipe your hands down correctly, and it'll actually be an effective practice. If you find that you can't practice social distancing for some reason whatsoever, if you're gonna wear a mask or you need to wear gloves because there's not ability to wash your hands or use hand sanitizer, we're gonna cover how to properly use a mask and use your gloves and remove them so you don't actually spread anything that you're trying to avoid by wearing them in the first place.
Hey guys, real quick, I just want to talk to you a little bit about some personal protective equipment or decisions that you may choose to partake in during this whole outbreak. A lot of people are using gloves to cover their hands, which is completely fine. It is a good technique to use for your own safety, but just remember, when you touch things with your gloves on, they become contaminated as well. So we want to make sure that after we touch things with even our gloves on, we don't touch our face, we don't touch our phone, we don't touch our loved ones. One-time use only. This is just one example of some of the face masks that are being used right now by citizens. A bunch of different kinds out there. You guys use whatever you want for protection, but this is just one example. When you wear this, guys, you just want to make sure that you get good coverage over your mouth and of your nose. And if it's got the little metal part on top of the bridge of your nose, you want to make sure that you use that to get a nice firm seal around your mouth and nose the best that you can. So if you guys are wearing your mask and your gloves on, there is a procedure we want you guys to follow when you decide to take all of the equipment or the personal protective equipment that you're wearing off. We want to make sure that you use hand sanitizer on your gloved hands just as though you would if your hands were ungloved. So you want to get a good healthy amount of hand sanitizer on your gloves. Make sure that you clean your gloves, and then you're going to grab your mask, pull it off of your head. You want to make sure that you have it inside your glove, inside out, and inside out. So now all your trash and all your germs are inside this glove here.
All right, one more thing we want to touch on for you is there's been a huge run on wipes, sanitizing wipes, any kind of disinfecting wipes, such as these. And you don't need to be worried about this. This is a luxury that you don't need to have, that our grandparents didn't have. So if you need to sanitize something, what you can do is get your regular Clorox bleach, and for every 1 gallon of water, you add a 1/4 cup of bleach. Put it in a spray bottle, and it's good for 24 hours. When you go to use it, wear dishwashing gloves. You don't have to have medical gloves on, because the reason why you're wearing the gloves is to prevent the bleach from eating your fingers. And you can spray down whatever hard surface that you want, wipe it down, paper towels, throw them in the trash, and you're good to go. So sanitizing wipes aren't necessary. You can make your own. All right, so in closing, after we've given you our tips today, I'd like to stress is don't panic. We'll get through this together. You're in a great city. If you have any other questions or concerns, you can go to palmbayflorida.org. You can find all kinds of information and resources there, and we hope you have a good day.